if this, like, I swear to God, if I queue into like 2 more games and it's just like 8 primordials every game, I'm literally just gonna turn my stream off and do something else. I'll wait. I mean, the patch will drop what, tomorrow, right? It's like, I don't know. I mean, I could be doing like YouTube recordings or something. I could do anything right now. I could be playing Duck Game with like the EG staff. But instead I'm playing in this like 5-player 4 primordial meta. That's like, this isn't me like baby raging about like something OP. Like I don't even care. I do think it's overrepresented. It's not even like, if something's OP, it's like, you know, I see 2 people in all my games going it. But if it's like 5 people in every game going like the 4 version, oh yeah. Oh yeah. If it's like 5 people in every game going the full version, like the 4 version instead of the 2 version, it's just like, it just kills diversity. It's like every game becomes the same. That's like, that's not the same as like something being OP. I'm okay seeing like 2 knight players in every single one of my games. That's like, that's kind of standard. Like at high levels in anything, you're gonna see the same strategies a lot. But if it's like 5 people in every single game on the same variant of the same build, it's just like every game is the same. You went primordial yourself, forehead? I had like a pair of level 1s. And one of them was part of my build. It's true though, I did get primordial myself.
I'm right, there's no hiding from me.
Your mic sounds awesome. Wait, does it actually? Is it like good now? You need scale to play Assassin's IMO? You might be right. You might be right. I could see like new Assassins being like, now that Primordial buff is better, I could easily see the frontline being like, the level 8 is like the Tidehunter level 2 and Tiny level 2 frontline. Vit booster over Claymore. I'm not locking for double. Am I locking for double razor? God damn it. The casual double lock round 1. I don't know, man. Sometimes you just flop a boat. What am I supposed to do? Not lock for 2 razors? Of course I'm gonna lock for 2 razors. The thing is, until I actually put another primordial on the board, it won't show this alliance and people won't be judging me. So if I just run like 5 razors, nobody will actually see that I have a primordial board. Earlier we had Druid, Mech kinda, and Warriors early game. Now it's like Tiny Razors exclusively. Yeah, something like that. I mean, Knights early game were also good before. Yuck. Claymore. Woof. This is bad items, guys. This is really bad items. Vit Booster, Blightstone, Claymore are all like acceptable, but I don't even have like a single good item. You got like 3 pretty dumpster things. We have no Heartless to pair. We've got basically nothing to do on round 4. Oof. What are we doing here? I think I need more frontline. God, Razor is so tanky. Something like this. This guy went for the level 4 level up. Oh no, I thought I saw 4 heroes. He's got 2 primordials. I wonder what our win rate is here. I mean, we have a level 2. If our Drow got disarmed like once or twice, the fact that our level 2 is ranged gives us like a good edge here though. So we can buy everything. Sorry, we can buy everything. Are there counters to primordials? I mean, there's certain things that do better against them than other things. Like in a primordial meta, going something like Assassins is just a bad idea. Like you want to do like non like attack based DPS and preferably non melee DPS, right? There's going to be like the 2 things that are going to do the most. We can't really put in another hero for like huge value. I think I don't really like Drow's impact in the late game, so I'll just put in this anti-mage instead. I think this tends to do more for me. I think I'd like to do this. This formation is going to work better for us. We're kind of like right now we're flexible to a lot of things. We have 2 level 2s that don't give us any direction at all. Batrad is like Knights or Knights Trolls, and Drow Rangers like doesn't really work with that. If we get like an Abaddon early, there could be like some link between these two, but right now there's kind of nothing to play for. I sold the Drow. If it's like a 4-of by round 5 is good timing to try to go for a 3-star, but I don't really like Drow 3-star in this meta. It feels like Hunters don't really scale very well into late game. There's not too much I can really do with that. Well, we got the other Primordial to pair. Primordial pair is decent. We can, you know, if you can't beat them, join them, you know. So we can do something like this. Primordial frontline is just going to give us what we want. We definitely want Morphling to have the Vit booster, I think, because I think he's going to have some problems like getting away. We can just have our anti-mage kind of coming in. I guess like Terrorblade. Do I like Terrorblade just for like Demon? I could just put Terrorblade in. I don't know. I feel like Terrorblade is... It's a little squishy. But it's probably just like... I mean, better than just something like a standalone anti-mage, not really doing anything special. So we can pair the Ogres, hopefully get some kind of upgrade going on. I think I'm going to skip Bloodseeker though. There's no reason for it. Things that attack slow but really hard are good against Primordials. Mitigus is some timer. Terrorblade is pretty legit because it one-shots. Yeah, sure. It's going to be a little bit better. I'd still prefer to run comps or heroes that don't really rely on auto attacks as much. So stuff like mages or stuff that's more like spell-based, like warlocks, I feel would be kind of my preferred path forward. Here's a Chaos Knight, which is pretty solid. I really like Chaos Knight just kind of like completing demons and linking with Batrider. So we can do something like this here, where we have formation kind of like this. Everything clustered around Drow, Batrider, and Chaos Knight linked together. Chaos Knight now with the Vit booster because it just wants to make more use out of the Night Shield. Then we can sell Terrorblade up to the interest points, and of course to get to this interest point we'll sell the 3 unpaired things on our bench up to 10. So now we've got some things to pick up here just because there's no reason not to, and we keep the Razors and the Ogres paired. Just playing for your pairs is going to be really important in these early game spots. Let's have a Primordial check. It's not so bad. See, this is like fine. Like, I don't know, dude. There's a couple games that are just kind of ridiculous. This is fine though. Like, this is an amount someone like can complain about, but I don't know. I'm not gonna complain about this. Drow is so shit ATM. Passive equals increase your chance of being disarmed by 20%. I wouldn't say that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I have to be hitting this interest point for sure. Knight's Path looks pretty good. It's like, it's not like ridiculously contested. We're on a good start for it. I don't really like what else I have, so we can just do this. Additional Batrider is going to be a good thing to scoop up as well. This guy just smashes me. So Arc Warden level 2 just has really good stats. This guy's got level 2s of everything. This guy's just like, his board is so much better than mine. We just like haven't run into one of his boards or like the top board yet, which is the only reason we're winning. So I see a lot of people pre-leveling on 8. I've basically decided it's always incorrect to do this. Like level on 9, not on 8. It just makes your odds worse. You don't want to be finding epics, you want to be finding commons right now. Okay, so we want to hit this interest point. I think we want to take this level up. We do have a Batrider level 1 to put in. A Batrider level 1 is a decent upgrade to the board. We could put in another Primordial as well. We're definitely going to level up and sell PA to this interest point, and then we have to decide whether it's like a Batrider, an additional Batrider, or a Razor. I feel like it has to be the Batrider. Like, Batriders combine into like too efficient of a combo, I think. We're going to put the Claymore on Batrider. It's getting more attack speed because it's next to Drow. And the Claymore on a 1-star is actually going to help it charge mana. I'm using these Batriders together as kind of my win condition of this comp. Like, my Primordials are stalling and my Batriders are just like stacking Napalm. The way mana gain mechanics work in the game is that, you know, up to a certain point, Claymore can increase your mana gained when you're dealing less than 75 damage per attack. So it's a little bit more efficient to put Claymore on the 1-star Batrider because he's actually gaining more mana from that damage. Abaddon. Yeah, we can go for the Abaddon here. I was thinking about it before. It's something that I didn't really want to put in just because it would have cost me this interest point, but it's worth picking up here. We're not pairing anti-mage anymore, but we might as well take it. So the Abaddon would be in over the Batrider here. I don't think that would have helped me win this fight, but it's something that's, you know, obviously if our only concern is winning the fight, it's just an improvement to do something like that. This looks fine. Should have no problems beating these creeps, I think. I mean, my board isn't so good. I don't think we lose, even if we don't get a single disarm. I think we're good. Is Primordial nerf gone in yet? Tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow, right? They said early this week, so that kind of has to be tomorrow, right? It's like... I don't know if they explicitly confirmed tomorrow. But for me, when you say early next week, to me that means Tuesday or maybe sometimes Monday. This is a bit of a weird one. I still don't know how much I value Soul Sucking Siphon. I don't like Blink Dagger that much at night, but it's still a fairly powerful ability. It's still a little bit hard to escape how solid this ability is in general, so we're just going to sell up to this interest point. Got the Blink Dagger on something that wants this mana gain. I think that might just be Batrider, honestly. I could do something like this.
I'm coming for you.
Like, the immediate mana gain on Batrider into, like, the super immediate Napalm is not bad. And if I put him here, he'll blink to the left side, which is kind of closer to my Knight, so he'll be able to regain Knight formation as well. I'm not necessarily sure if this is super worth it, but Blink Dagger is kind of better long term. It's like the investment item. Morphling Blink is good. It feels kind of bad. I'd really rather him tanking. Morphling's like a tank, and I don't want Blink to be on a tank.